Alright, this is from section 3, or topic 3. This is solving formulas for a variable. Okay, in this case it's number 65 I think I'll work through. Okay, so 65, I'll rewrite it here. It's not very clear. 6ln minus 4k equals, hopefully, here we go, equals 4lm minus 4. Alright, so we're solving for L, which is very important. Also, some students are having a problem keeping track of their L's. They look like ones. Capital L's work. I like to write a cursive L. Now, when you're solving these things, you want to treat it just like you were solving our equations. And kind of, if there's any parentheses, get rid of them for the most part. You want to combine any like terms. We don't have any like terms. The first term is an ln term. The second one's a k term, then an lm term, and then a 4 constant term. So there are no like terms. Next step is you want to get all the variables onto one side and all your constants on the other side. That tends to be a problem for students because they go, well, hold it, there's a lot of variables. Well, you want to focus always on the variable you're solving for. So we want all the L terms on one side and everything else on the other. So let's look at our L terms, 6ln and 4lm. One's on the left, one's on the right. You can move either one to either side. In general, what I like to do is move them to the side that is going to keep things as positive as they can be. So in this case, I will get a negative value regardless of what I do. But if I subtract the 4lm and move it to the left, it looks kind of nice because I'll end up with 6ln, which is a positive, minus 4lm minus 4k. So I don't end up with a leading negative number. So now I've done kind of a first step. I've gotten an L term and an L term both together on the left-hand side. However, I've got this term, this negative 4k, it doesn't have any L in it, so I don't really want that thing there. I want to get it on the other side. So I'll add 4k to that side and add 4k to the right side. So now let's look at where I'm at. 6ln minus 4lm equals, and so I can put negative 4 plus 4k, but I'm going to put 4k minus 4. And by doing that, I'm leading with a positive term, which is kind of a standard way to go about things. So now I've got my variables on the left and things with the variable I'm solving for on my left, and the things without that variable on the right. This is where we looked at a problem in class and was a kind of a trick you played. What you see is that L is a common factor of both the 6ln and the negative 4lm term. A common factor just means both terms are divisible by that. So I'm going to divide or factor that term out. So I pull the L out front. Basically, I divide it away from the 6ln, leaving 6n, and I factor it out of 4lm, leaving 4m. I haven't done anything to the right-hand side. Okay, final step, this is just L times some ugly number, but it's all grouped together, that ugly number. So it's just one, I treat it kind of like one factor, and I just divide it away. If I divide this side, I have to divide this side. And so my final answer is going to be L equals 4k minus 4 over 6n minus 4m. And those should be an m right there and an m right there. Now, this answer that we have here, that we got to, L equals all of this stuff, that answer is pretty good, but notice there's a lot of 4's going on here. We got 4 up here, oops, I erased. We got 4 there, and 4 there, and a 4 there, and we don't have a 4 here. If we had a 4 in that 6th spot, then we'd have a 4 as a common factor, but we don't have that. But what we do have, with a 4, a 6, and a 4, everybody is divisible by 2. I'm going to show you the formal way you do this. In the numerator, we can factor a 2 out, 2k minus 2. Notice if I redistribute that 2, I get 4k minus 4, the original. And in the denominator, I can factor a 2 out, and that's 3n minus 2m. Still 6n minus 4m, still what we had. But in this factored form, I can see I have a 2 over 2. Those simplify out to just a 1. And so the best answer for L would be 2k minus 2 over 3n minus 2m. Again, this one that we got to first, that one's okay. But this one, boy, that one's the really good one right there. Good luck with your homework. Again, all the solutions, I actually put the solutions embedded as a document. There's a link above it if you want it as a single page that you can print out. So hopefully this works for you. Don't forget we have a quiz on Friday over sections 1, 2, and 3. We'll spend time tomorrow reviewing or going over the homework. Then we'll spend time reviewing a little bit for the quiz on Friday.